Okay, so should be live now. Just making some adjustments on my screen here. Actually, this angle doesn't look bad. I think maybe that's as slow as my seat will go. Pop out my chat, put it on this screen. Then, since everything with this looks good, I will put you on my TV screen. And then my middle screen is where I have Twitter open. When I was watching YouTube TV, the moment we got to the end credits, that's when the volume went mute on me, so I didn't catch what was said during that. But I did see the actual trailer for next week because Sistas posted it early. So again, thank you to BET for doing that. But we're gonna wait, see if anybody else joins in. I have no idea if notifications go out or not. I'm giving this episode 7 out of 10. It wasn't bad. It was kind of meh because I remember looking at the clock. I'm like, dang, it's 9:35 already. Yet it didn't really feel like anything happened. And I was right. My prediction was right. I said the cliffhanger ending is going to be Gary's vitals going crazy. .5. If I had to say what was my least favorite part of the episode, it would probably be the Sabrina scene in the office. From an acting perspective, Novi did a very convincing job. I think what Sabrina was saying in that moment, a lot of us can relate to. Basically, it's like, what's the point of being a good person? What's the point of following the rules if we have to, constantly deal with people blaming us for things or, us not having a voice? But to be completely honest, I don't feel that bad for Sabrina because of the way she treats people. I mean, she plays the victim, but I've said time and time again that you could argue that Sabrina is the most toxic sister of them all. I mean, when she talks about like, I never feel like I have to bury my feelings and I never get to say what's on my mind. It's almost like I have to shrink myself. And I'm thinking to myself, but when you think about it, you do that to Danny all the time, not by yourself, but when you're in a sister circle, like last week. Well, Sabrina was the one speaking up, but then again, no, actually, yeah, Sabrina spoke up about the way she felt about Gary potentially dying. But when Andy was talking about the feelings and stuff, and Danny's like, wait, what are you talking about? And then Karen told her to hush, and then Sabrina jumps in. Sabrina is no better. Sabrina constantly jumps in to double team Danny and make her feel small, because remember, Danny had this talk with Karen last season about the way Karen's words make her feel. But in terms of Sabrina, I can't let it slide with her because she is a victim of her own bad choices and the people she surrounds herself with. Maurice is the person who treats her the worst in the entire series, yet she will go through hell and high water to protect him no matter what, when she has been done wrong by him more than anyone else. And it's just crazy to me that you have people, a literal prince like Bio, who was treating her like a princess, and basically Sabrina will toss these people to the side because she feels like, well, I didn't like the way you talked to Maurice. And I'm like, be quiet, just be quiet. And then the whole Paige thing, I mean, my theory was, well, Paige ought to go to corporate and tell them that, hey, Sabrina Hollins, the woman who you let become branch manager again, her first act was to defy your decision to not hire back Maurice, and she did. And then Maurice was the one who made those false accusations on me. Sabrina picks and chooses who she lashes out with, because this woman literally said, I will drag you out of the bank. Where was this energy when Q showed up to the bank after the robbery? When what was it like? He took flowers from that flower truck that didn't Bio do that? Bio got her that whole truck of flowers, and then Q stole one and was going to give it to Maurice. And I'm like, Sabrina, you're the branch manager. Why didn't you call corporate or the police? So no, see, Sabrina picks and chooses when she wants to have a backbone, but I didn't buy. Again, Novi's acting in the scene was good, but I did not buy that. The performance in terms of Sabrina feeling worthless or whatever, because like Danny said, Sabrina always playing the victim. Actually, Robin pretty much, I love it when the characters verbalize what I've been theorizing, where Robin said, the reason I'm having you look at Hayden or work with Hayden on these cases is to keep him busy. So if he slips up, you can tell me. I called it. But here's my main question, though. I don't know how this is going to play out. I tweeted this, but make sure you follow me. So, okay, two things about Robin. Here's my first argument. Robin says Andy's chances of becoming partner will decrease if her caseload falls behind. That makes sense because the whole investigation and whatnot. Okay. My question is this, though. If Hayden succeeds in taking care of both his and Andy's caseloads, wouldn't he look better by comparison to Andy because he was able to handle both his work and Andy's work in her absence? So wouldn't that make him look like the more favorable partner? I mean, I'm just looking at the math, but hey, it is what it is. And then the second thing is, once Robin heard about Leland's passings, he dropped everything to come over. No, he didn't. Leland died in like the first 2 or 3 episodes of season 7. And season 7, we know for a fact they jumped like days in between episodes. And heck, even that one episode with the baby shower, there was a 2-week gap between Andy breaking up with Jordan at the end of the last episode and then the next episode, the the baby shower. So season 7 covered the span of at least a month and a half to 2 months. So Robin saying he dropped everything, nah, that's no. And plus, I think he would have heard about it a lot sooner, considering he owns the firm. And if one of the partners went belly up, he'd know about it. So I don't know. And yeah, Fatima saying that she feels nauseous and whatnot. Yep, the pregnancy's coming up, which begs a lot of questions because I wonder if she'll be in the first trimester like she is in Zatima, but that's neither here nor there. I can't lie, though. My favorite character of the episode was that security guard. I don't know much about statutes and limitations, but a black lady lawyer. Oh, okay. I love that guy. Also, one of the writers confirmed my theory because I said, man, Zach, I know Zach must be hungry, but he's tearing that breakfast sandwich up. I wonder if that's the same sandwich shop that the security guard said he was at instead of looking over Gary's door. And again, another theory I put out the short. I'm like, why isn't there security watching over Gary's room? Well, hey, I was right. There is security. He was just out getting some food. He reminds me, what's his name? Kirby. Sweet Life on Deck. If you weren't a Disney kid, you wouldn't get the reference, but he reminds me of him. So also, Hudson, take your hands off of Andy. I mean, he grabbed her twice. Like, bro, keep your hands to yourself. So I really think it's interesting to me because Hudson having a change of heart. Again, I tweeted about this. I think either he did it himself or he had somebody go in there and prick Gary's IV. Because I'm like, why would you have a change of heart unless you knew about the whole IV tampering and you had a time frame of when it was going to take effect? So Andy being in the room at that specific time would look very guilty. And I was right. Okay, let me read the comments. Oh, we got 86 people. Make sure you thumbs up the video up. I really appreciate that. Oh yeah, Zatima comes back the day after Christmas. So unless BET decides to take a break on Christmas Day, the mid-season finale of Sistas will air on Christmas Day. So then the next day we get Zatima. In terms of the Danny and Tony stuff, I feel like Tony was wrong only due to the fact that he signed Danny up for that program without, talking to her about it first. Also, I call complete BS on their debate drawing that much attention from random people and coworkers, because I'm thinking to myself, there have been a number of other times in this show where we've had characters in heated debates and no one around them batted an eye. Yet you're telling me that Tony and Danny's little war of words drew that much attention? Nah. The Sabrina and Maurice scene, 10 out of 10. I disagree. I don't know if you just tuned into the live, but I spent most of the beginning of the live talking about how Novi's acting in that scene was good, but from a character perspective, Sabrina was playing the victim, and I call complete BS on it. Oh, yeah. I mean, power of attorney. You're not wrong. I mean, every time somebody says power of attorney, I automatically think about Catherine giving that to Hannah and haves and have nots. So getting Gary out of the way. But then again, I mean, if Gary's out of the way, I don't think that automatically gets rid of all of his legal issues. So Hudson would have a lot of things to clean up. So did she say she still loves Gary? I thought she said I loved you or whatever. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with notifications. YouTube says nothing's wrong, but that's complete bull crap, because you all know how much I post. So you would think that if notifications went out, all of my videos would get like 10,000 views, but that's not the case. So I don't know what's going on. Okay, not trying to get political here, but is everybody doing okay? I know the day after the election can be tough for some people. For me, I'm kind of meh. I mean, because my attitude last night, just like any other day, was regardless as to who win or who loses, I still got bills to pay. So I was up to like 3:40 editing and posting videos, as you could see. But yeah, today is one of them days where if you scroll, you got a person who's happy, a person who's bitter, a person who's happy, a person who's, distraught, and then people just showing their whole behind. So I don't know. It's just one of them days. I had a good day, pretty busy. Cooked chicken tenders, cabbage, cornbread, and macaroni. Tried out the Texas Roadhouse honey cinnamon butter. I actually haven't had Texas Roadhouse since I was in Lynchburg. So, when I was in college, so we're talking like almost 10 years. And they sell the butter at Walmart now. So that's pretty cool. Same feeling after the election. It's kind of, it is what it is. I mean, hey, I voted. I got my ballot in the mail October 8th. I mailed it off. They received it on October 17th. So, I mean, I did my part. Yeah. I thought Gary was about to speak. Yeah, me too. Me too. I don't know if he's getting killed off. No, I don't think he's getting killed off. Give me a second. I'm just looking at my notes real quick. Oh, hit my notebook. Well, actually, I look more aligned now. I think the only other thing to talk about is the Karen and Pam scene. I do like Zach and Fatima's little meetings where they kind of determine who did the stabbing. I was actually invested in that scene. It was pretty good. Yeah, I'm a guy, so I don't really know the difference of what edges are. But I ain't gonna lie, that woman, she looked, aside from her nasty attitude, I thought the woman in the salon looked pretty good. Then again, I'm a fan of women with long hair anyway, so I don't know. I will admit, Maurice did make me chuckle at least 3 times tonight. That's why I said earlier. I said the time frame. Hudson knew, getting that stuff in Gary's IV, and then probably how long it would work. I bet if that security guard didn't hold things up, then he probably wouldn't have let her in the room. I don't think Robin had anything to do with it. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. Yeah, this live stream isn't going to be long. There isn't much to talk about. Yeah, I'm excited to see how the Salon thing. This $400,000. Yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes I know people on different channels have said that their subscribers, sometimes the people who are subscribed to the channel, YouTube unsubscribes them without them knowing, or other times the notifications are cut off. And that's why I always say go to the bell icon, select all, and then hit turn on all notifications. I know it's tedious, but it's just the way it is. She was doing too much for me. It's like, I look chilly from TLC. I can't lie. She was funny. What if Moore's the one who did it? Hey, I did that video. Yeah, I don't know what it is about lives. It's really weird. Like if I do a live from my phone, then it does not well with notifications. But when it comes to on the computer, I don't know. Oh yeah, Beauty in Black. So thankfully, Zatima is off, meaning that all I have to do is Sistas now. And then my one and done videos for Papa's House, which is a good show. Check it out, Papa's House. I think you can stream it on Paramount Plus. And Beauty in Black, I can finally focus on that content. Trust and believe, I don't have a lot of videos to do about Sistas this week. My review, my trailer breakdown. Probably one about Hudson. A short about Fatima being pregnant, and that's about it. Yeah. I don't think I got like 40 videos of me. Plus, they dropped BET Plus dropped a bunch of trailers this week. All the Queen's Men, Zatima, and then like 2 or 3 Christmas films. I need to watch DeVal's Christmas movie. I am going to do that. Yeah, Papa's House is good. Damon Wayans still has it. Each episode gets better than the last. I've already done reviews on all 3 episodes that have released so far, and they're up on the channel. I updated my homepage, so there should be like 6 playlists now: Sistas, Zatima, House of Pain, Beauty in Black, Papa's House, and Beyond the Gates. Of course, the last 3 only have a couple of videos on there. But yeah, I'm probably going to drop all my Beauty in Black reviews at once because why not? Watch it twice. Yeah, it's just a show. It's just a movie I'm just going to put on just to, watch it. So I got an interview on Friday with one of the cast members from Beauty in Black, so I'm excited for that. Mainly because I haven't done an interview in a while. I think the last one I did was with Amir, aka Zach's brother, Jeremiah. So yeah, I'm probably going to have the camera like this. I'm just going to, move those boxes and straighten that shelf and this, that, and the third. But also, I don't think I'm using this camera. I might be using my phone, so the angle might not be that bad. I'm going to do a Zoom interview. I'm not going to say which character. You'll see when the interview gets posted. I don't think I'm going to talk spoilers that much. I'll ask their favorite scenes and a couple of their episodes, because obviously we can't get too deep into the conversation because the last 8 episodes haven't aired yet. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hudson knew Gary was about to go, haywire, and having Andy in there would make her look bad. Man, Twitter really wasn't active that night. I only got 2 tweets that did okay. The one about Fatima pregnancy got 32 likes, and then another tweet I did about Robin, his plan to have Fatima watch Hayden. Other than that, I get Fatima's in her feelings sometime, but she gotta watch that mouth because Robin was looking like, oh, my bad, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that. Yeah, okay. Hudson will control over Gary's money. Again, I don't know how she was making to be more specific, I don't know why of all arguments this was the one where we saw random people looking. I'm like, their back and forth really wasn't even that bad. I don't know. Unless Robin is working with Hudson. That'd be pretty messed up. It's like, well, hey, Gary tried to get me booted from my company, so I'm going to work with his right hand man to get Gary taken out, and then I'll tell Andy to go see Gary, and I'll tell Hudson, and then Hudson can time when to mess with the IV, and then from there, Hudson will know when the stuff will take an effect. So then Andy will be in the room, and then she gets blamed for it. That actually makes sense. Yeah, we had a Martin and Zatima picture. Yeah, that would be wild. It's like Hudson would be the Hudson would be the Robin what Hayden was to Gary. I like that theory. I'm glad Marie is back. I liked her character. She can be a bit much at times, but I like the actress. I like what the actress brought to that role in season 7. Yeah, I know he was in High School Musical. He was the one that wanted Sharpay. He made creme brulees. I don't know why I said it like that. I still believe Hudson's the stabbing, power of attorney, he stands to gain everything Gary has. Yeah. People keep asking me about the Oval, but I don't think it's supposed to come back to like early 2025. And plus, I honestly do not care about it. So, let me check my notes again. No, that was the episode. Yeah, Crystal did confirm the pregnancy would be made, you know, the pregnancy will come up this season. I'm with you about the Hudson theory. Thank you. Hudson do look really suspect. He sure does. The power of attorney kind of seals it. Not to mention him wanting to. What's Robin's angle? Probably revenge. Yeah, that's a good point. Watching it like a guard dog. What if he's the one who picked the security guard? Like he picked a negligent guard just so he knew he can get somebody or himself into Gary's room to pluck the IV. Fatima was having. Yeah. Yep. Anything else y'all want to talk about? Because to be honest, I pretty much talked about the entire episode. That was pretty much it. It wasn't a bad episode. It was kind of meh. I wonder what ratings are going to be like tonight because last week they went up from a 0.73 to a 0.76, but I don't know if post election, things will actually help the episode do better. Maurice, yeah, this was one of his better episodes. I mean, did Robin reveal his plan? He didn't. I mean, just to have Fatima watch Hayden while he's working on the cases. He ain't like brother man. Preston got money. Yeah, in the promo for this episode, he mentioned that reference to the Democrats. I'm like, ooh, bad timing. Oh yeah, several of my predictions for the night came true. The way Zach almost tripped up over the chair had me dying. I hope y'all saw those videos I did. I've been look, Twitter been lighting me up, Twitter and Instagram, because of my stances on Fatima's behavior in Zatima season 3. The trailer looks pretty. I'm going to put it this way: I'm not looking forward to the back half of the season from the standpoint of. I mean, for me, is look, Sister is going to run out the rest of the year. Then Zatima is going to take the baton at the ending of December and then all the way through January. So that's a lot of guaranteed views right there. But in terms of Fatima as a character, I do not like her this season because this whole thing about Zach needs to learn his lesson. That's some BS. And then I hope you saw my recent theory that Connie's going to show Fatima that Jeremiah is still alive in the hospital, having proof that, hey, Zach can get out of jail now. But then Fatima probably doesn't want him to get out of jail because he hasn't learned his lesson. And I hope I'm wrong, because if I'm not, Fatima is easily going to be she's going to drop to my least favorite character. Because if she knowingly could get Zach out of jail but refuses to do so, that is some BS right there. And also, Fatima needs to keep that temper in check at work, especially if Zach is a stay-at-home dad. Oh yeah, when Benny beat up Wyatt. I mean Jim, yeah. Yeah, but Beauty in Black, what is it? It broke another record. I think it's like number 1 on Netflix right now, or was. Because what did it get? Like 1.2 billion minutes watched this first week. I wish my channel had that many views. Shoot, I could pay off this house, pay off my student loans. Man, she might just do that to teach a lesson when she taught lessons as well. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the thing. Hayden has those moments where he lets this power get to his head. Then when he gets his comeuppance, it's like, oh wow. Okay, so we talked about Zatima, we talked about Sisters, we talked briefly about Beauty in Black, briefly touched on the election, briefly. Is there anything else? Well, I haven't seen the movie yet. I know it's here on Netflix. I just haven't seen it yet. And yes, I will do a video about it. Papa's House, not much to talk about. I did all the reviews already. There have been 3 episodes. I've done 3 reviews on the channel. I think it's a good show. Oh, I think episode 3 stood out to me because of the fact that Junior was the one to give his dad advice when the first 2 episodes, his dad gave him some good life advice. I forgot the name of it. What is it? Call Me Next Christmas or something? Hayden's arrogance going to take him down. I don't watch Average Joe, so I have no opinion on it. Yeah, when Hayden started running, that was it. I don't know. I'm tempted to buy a bag of bagels myself and make some bacon, egg, and cheese bagels. That look good. That look good. I'm not really a bagel fan. Meet me next Christmas. Thank you. I mean, DeVal riding high. I have no doubt in my mind this movie will probably do very well on Netflix. Then, Zatima just wrapped up and it's coming back in December. and Sistas is on the air. Keep it up. I don't know. I have to line it up. Let me get my feet wet on Friday when I do this interview with Beauty and Black, and I want to ask her your feedback. I'm pretty sure I know how to get back into the interview zone. It's just that it's been a while because I want to do one with Trinity, probably another character from Sisters. I don't know who though. It was humbling because I think it was like right after I got all those awards last month, I had like 3 agents hit me up from different actors. And I'm like, oh wow. So yeah. Tempted to cut my hair, but a few people are like, Jeremy, you look good with hair. Plus it's cold outside, so I'm not really fond of cutting it down like I usually do. I'm too far behind on the family business. I don't feel like getting into it. Will Angela make another cameo on Sisters? I have no idea. She probably will. I know the movie is like an hour and 40 minutes, and I'm like, but thankfully Netflix has a 1.5 speed button, so I could watch it in like half the time. I'm interviewing a cast member of Beauty and Black. I'm not saying which one it is, though. You'll have to find out when I post it. Why did I get married again? I have no idea. Lance from oh, that'll be interesting. See, the interview, I can't, I don't want to talk too much about the show. I mean, we will talk about the show, but it's like I don't want to get into spoilers because the next 8 episodes have not aired yet. So I'm very iffy on what I can ask. I'm going to send the Zoom link in my questions to the agent of the person in the morning so they can look it over. Just praying no tech issues. Should be fine though. Yep. Yeah, he's asking to get his behind kicked again. This series is getting whacked. Yeah, that's why I hope that the soap opera Beyond the Gates is good. And yes, I am well aware soap operas move slow. I know. So I'm not going to go in there and be like, man, the story isn't going fast. I know what a soap opera is because it would just be great to hop aboard a soap as it debuts and it does well because I feel like that'll bring a new audience to my channel. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not giving up the Tyler Perry stuff. It's just that I definitely want to do something different. The new writers are doing Sisters by himself. Lance Gross. I don't even know if I can contact him. We've never talked, so I don't know. I would not be against getting an interview with a haves and have-nots character. I am pretty confident I can, just because this is me. Arrogant, yes, but I'm pretty confident. Sorry, I feel a little stiff. Well, I've talked about everything I feel I need to talk about. I mean, are there any other topics you want to discuss while you have me here? We still got over 130 people, so I feel like we can what about counting from Zatima? I'm not saying anything. Honestly, I don't even know what I would say to Crystal right now because I've been dragging Fatima for the past 2 weeks. So I would love to talk to her. I feel like Crystal's the kind of person like, look, Fatima makes me mad, but then Crystal will start talking and then she'll like Tabitha Brown me with some positivity. And I'd be like, I can't be mad at you. Tamara from Sisters. She is so sweet. What's her name? Is it Jody? Actually, let me double check. What's her name? I think it's Jody. Or is it Joy Simone? Joy Simone. Yeah, we've talked like a few times. She is super sweet. She actually likes my videos. To my knowledge, bruh is not coming back. Oh, I could do bruh interviews. That'd be nice. I don't like the way they have Fatima acting as Zatima. Yep. Yeah, I need to line that up. Interviews. What should I do? Nah, Crystal doesn't need to be in it. I would love to see DeVal and Crystal in a different project other than their shows on with Tyler, but I like when the character or actors can shine on their own. Christine and Milian, I believe. All I can think about is call me, beat me if you want to reach me. I like the flashbacks were good. I did like the flashbacks. I just look at Tyler Perry and them numbers, and I always think, man, if that dude shared just one of my videos, my channel would probably go into the stratosphere. Oh, yeah. Can we talk about Quincy Jones, man? When he died, first of all, dude was 91. So bless him. 91 years old. Just phenomenal. I mean, come on now. Thriller. Just freaking Thriller. I mean, his catalog with Michael alone solidified the dude's talent, but the fact that he did so much prior to Michael and even after, oh man, good stuff. Cassie David, yeah, she seems like a sweetheart. Fall from Grace. I try to forget that. Oh, that's cool. Music videos. Great. I wonder what song Fatima's going to sing at the funeral. The Secret Garden. What? Yeah, because I mean, of course, he did Off the Wall Thriller Bad, but he did that song It's My Party and I'll Cry If I Want To. He worked with Frank Sinatra. Didn't he? I know he had a role with the Fresh Prince. Didn't he like create the series? I think that Quincy Jones created the series. It was originally supposed to be about Morris Day, but then for whatever reason he dropped out, and then Will came aboard and became the Fresh Prince. I know he created. I was about to say Sanford and Son theme song. Yes. Yeah, bruh. To my knowledge, bruh is gone. I don't know if they're going to call it back. Yep. Netflix did a documentary a few years ago that was really good. It was basically Quincy Jones and his life. I mean, it did. I liked it because it touched on the Michael stuff, but it didn't focus on the Michael stuff. It was about his entire career. Honestly, I'm pretty sure if you go to like YouTube and just type in behind the music Quincy Jones, I remember watching that a few years ago. That's another great documentary talking about his entire career. So please do not just, I mean, look, again, his work with Michael alone solidified him as one of, if not the greats, if not the greatest. But please look back at his entire discography. The man has range. Quincy could touch every music genre. Yep. If you ever did an interview with Crystal Fatima, I'll be scared for you. Why do you say that? Tinka Sumter. Yeah, I don't know. I know she's been doing the Sonic movies and she was in the Knuckles show. I don't know. Oh yeah, Tinka and Tyler are working on that project Sisters in Paris. Oh yeah, The Wiz. Yeah, he did The Wiz, and that's how Michael met Quincy. Yeah, met him on the set of The Wiz. Oh yeah, I was about to do a picture with all my. I got like 8 different versions of Thriller. I think I have 4 different vinyls. The basic Thriller, the 40th anniversary from Target, the 40th anniversary from Walmart. Another one, I forgot what it is. And then I got like the original Masters. It's like $99. It's an exclusive version of it. And then I got like the 25th anniversary CD, Thriller 40 CD, and then the standard one. So I got like 7 to 8 versions of Thriller. Oh yeah. Then I got the VHS. Oh yeah. This stuff is lying around. I was going to take a picture, but I forgot the VHS of the making of Thriller, and I got it on DVD. I'll be scared for what she might say when you bashed her character so many times. Actually, I don't think I'd be afraid because even DeVal has said, like, we like how, and when he said I assume that encompassed Krista as well. They like that I'm not biased. Like when their character, because remember, they themselves have said in many interviews when they get the scripts, they feel some kind of way. It's like, but why would my character say that when I thought they grew and whatnot? So a lot of times, there are different actors from these shows who feel the same way as me, who feel the same way as you when their characters say and do things. Are like, wait, why would they do that? So I don't know. He did The Color Purple. I didn't know that. Honestly, I don't really. Well, I know of the movie. I have watched most of it, but I am not a fan of that movie. I know it's a classic, but I think it's just the themes of the movie I don't like. Because slave movies are, but then to have like black people treating other black people that way, I don't know. But it is a classic though. Oh yeah, and of course, We Are the World. I mean, because what Michael and Lionel Richie wrote it, but Quincy was the one who kind of put it together. Oh, also watch the We Are the World or The Greatest Night in Pop Music or whatever. It's basically a documentary on Netflix about We Are the World. Lionel Richie, man, if you watch that special, it just makes you appreciate him as a person even more. Not just his musical ability, but he was definitely like the kind of like the ringleader in terms of keeping everything afloat that night. Like Quincy Jones took care of things on the music side along with Lionel, but Lionel was that dude to go around to everybody to check in and make sure everybody was okay, everybody was on task. It was really good. It was a really good special. Plus, I have the DVD of and VHS of the making of We Are the World 2 on that shelf. So, oh man. But yeah, I was not feeling Sisters last week and then a bit of it this week in terms of the girls feeling some kind of way about Gary and him possibly dying. It's like, why are you feeling bad? I mean, I don't think I'm a monster, but like, and I said this in one of my videos, but let's say if my sister was in a relationship with a dude who was abusive and then that dude got hit by a car or something, I wouldn't feel bad. I mean, you can call me what you want, but um, hey, as long as I wasn't the one driving the car, like I wouldn't wish, anything bad, but hey, karma. What happens, happens. So for them to be in their feelings, like Sabrina talking about like, oh, somebody I know could be dying right now. So yeah, he bruised Andy's ribs. I can't. It's called copyright. If you want to go somewhere to find the clips, you got to go somewhere else. I can't do it. That's what got the channel in trouble last year. Demonetized. So I can't do it. Oh yeah, fair enough. Yeah. That's why anytime I post, like whenever like there's a 2-minute trailer for like Zatima or something, I'm like, hey, I gave you like 29 seconds. I can't post more because YouTube has gotten to the point like when I upload a video, it will let me know before I click upload, hey, this video can't be posted because of copyright. So yeah. Did Sabrina do something this night? She whined. She whined. That's all she did. That's all she did. Like I said, Novi's acting in that scene was good, but looking at Sabrina's character as a whole, she has nothing to whine about. She's the creator of most of her own misery. Same could be said about a lot of these girls. Because Sabrina doesn't treat people any better than, they treat her. You agree? Yeah. Yeah, Tamara's. I don't know when she's coming back, but I know Tamara is coming back. I do not feel bad for Gary. Yeah, me neither. I mean, come on now. Gary's the devil. Nah, he ain't well, he's kind of like Veronica Harrington, like the devil doesn't die. Tevin Campbell was one of the protege. Yeah, yeah. I forgot about that. Quincy Jones. I mean, it's sad to see legends like that pass on, but it's phenomenal that they made it to the age they did. Because I mean, if I remember correctly, I hate to bring it up, but that interview he did where he was talking a whole bunch of shit about Michael and just everybody else, that was like the last time he was in the public eye because his family's like, no interviews for you. But man, he just went off. He's like, Michael Jackson, he ain't had no vitiligo. I told him, like, would you stop doing that stuff to your face? I'm like, come on now. But no, for real though, he did a lot of stuff. I mean, there is a lot we would not have without Quincy Jones. Hayden will make Fatima hurt him. Yeah. No. Fatima needs to learn her lesson. She needs to learn she can't solve every problem with her gun or her bat. Yeah. Yeah. How about that, Fatima? Yeah, Sabrina's full of it. She really is. She really is. She's beautiful, but she's full of it. I ain't gonna lie. Paige is kind of cute too. I don't know what it is. Yes, I like playing in the snow. Or her weapons bag. I did like when she said in Zatima, I'm trying to be better when she didn't have her gun on her. I did like that. It was a little something I just noticed about. Yep, that pregnancy announcement's coming soon. This was only episode 4, so I imagine we'll find out before the mid-season finale. Can you imagine if Fatima's pregnancy is announced / confirmed at the same time Karen goes into labor? I love the fact this woman is talking about some $400,000, where it's like, come on now, they barely got $4 between them. They just now trying to get the Salon off, out of the red. So yeah, I've said that for the past year or two. Sabrina is debatably the most toxic sister of the bunch. Um, anything? Oops, frozen. No, I don't remember that. I don't think I've ever finished Ray. I've watched bits and pieces of it, but I haven't watched the entire thing. Well, I guess that's it. That's all I got. So, like I said, I'll do my sister's review and trailer breakdown, and I don't have too many videos to do this week, thank God. So I will get the Beauty and Black stuff out sooner than later. Probably watch the Devout Christmas film tomorrow. Yeah. Excuse me. Okay. Well, without further ado, thanks so much for tuning in, everyone. Please like and subscribe. It helps out. Check out, look, I posted a lot of videos last night and today, so make sure you check them out. And that's it. So have a great night. Keep your heads up. Don't let this election keep you down. So just do your thing, because look, we all got lives to live, regardless as to who's in the White House. So with that being said, enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.